Double check.
Checkity check yourself.
4. You wreck yourself. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, that was good.
Oh, man. This is why I think we need videos, because Vinny's wearing a tank top and he's flashing me his nipples, and that's just for me to enjoy. But
we'll have it soon.
Yeah, one day when we get less lazy.
Hello?
Hey, this is a great opportunity to start off this podcast. I wanted to thank some people.
Okay.
I wanted to thank our patrons, Vin. We are now 24 episodes into Fonecallz, and I just wanted to say, I don't know how you feel, but if it weren't for those patrons supporting us, we wouldn't be doing this, okay? Because we're in it for the money.
Yeah.
You think we're in it to, actually have nice conversations with each other? No. I want to make paper.
If that Patreon gets to 0,
Ever dries up?
we're done. We're not doing it.
If that honey fund dries, look, everybody who listens can thank I don't know how many people, but they can thank the small, dedicated, and amazing group of supporters that keep this show running. Because like America, this runs on hard, green paper bills.
It's a well-oiled, pun intended, machine.
Oh, boy.
That's our topic for today.
Welcome to the America episode.
Welcome to America.
What made you, when you were going through topics, what made you land on America?
Just because the 4th of July is tomorrow.
I know.
It's like I don't want to do this thing, but I just get all the negative shit out of the way. I'm just very let me just get it out of the way.
What are you talking about? Negative? About America?
I'm very disappointed with this country, the Supreme Court.
What?
I'm very disappointed in the Supreme Court. We're slowly being overtaken by Christian extremists. Dude, remember when, you know how things work in cycles? Tell me if I'm wrong in this, if I got a wrong read on this situation. You know how things work in cycles, they come around every 20 years, like fashion especially?
Yeah, I heard bell bottoms are back in.
Oh, yeah, there's just baggy jeans in general.
Oh, not to derail this, but dude, mullets are in. I went to the drug mart today.
Yeah.
2 employees, younger guys, mullets.
Were they fashion mullets or were they real mullets?
I don't know the friggin' difference. What is that?
I guess a fashion mullet is kind of cropped even a little tighter. It's not maybe I don't even know what it is.
No, maybe you're right. It's like a real mullet, down and dirty, somebody in the...
Yeah, it's real long in the back, and it's the mullet you would think of when you think of a mullet, you know? But a fashion mullet is it's like a hipster mullet. It's it's like a mullet cleaned up, done nice.
If you look at something and you know what it is, regardless if it's backyard or takes $200 to get done at the hair cuttery, that's a mullet, baby.
Sure, yeah.
You're still thinking of the same thing in your head.
Right.
And these kids had mullets.
Yeah. So
like you were saying.
Like I was saying, sorry, do you hear the ice cream truck?
I totally hear that.
We'll get to that later. That's Americana at its finest.
Heck yeah, baby.
We'll let that roll while I talk. It might be there for a minute. That might be there for a minute. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna let that go. But making fun of Christians is coming back, because I feel remember Bill Maher had the Religulous documentary?
Yeah.
And it was it was topical, or there was still some bite to making fun of religion and Christians. I feel I feel that was a thing, and then it went away, and now it's coming back. Even that is coming back because of what they're doing.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, definitely there's oh man, I mean, headlines aside, and all the rulings, and just the general direction of the country aside, discouraging that just the line between church and state is just slowly withering away. It feels very, very weird to me. That was such an obvious thing we had going for the country, even all the way back to the founding fathers, is Now,
do you think...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Finish your thought.
No. That's it.
Oh, I was talking with my dad recently, and we were talking about abortion and just other stuff, and
Sorry, this ice cream truck is cracking me up. These kids really like their ice cream, though. Everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna sit there. Oh, it might kick back on. Okay, this country, true or false? This country was founded on Christian values.
False.
Right, false. Okay, that's what I was saying. Is that it? And I feel like I thought that for a long time myself. But it was more like on philosophical texts, like John Locke and Thomas Paine. And I don't know if those guys were like God-fearing Christians. I think Thomas Paine, I think one of them was an atheist, but they were more like religious. They were more philosophical texts, kind of separated from religious views, and that's more what the Constitution was at, and the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights was based on those things, and not. But a lot of people got it in their heads that like, no, this is a Christian nation. This was founded on Christian values. That was it. That's all I wanted to say. I just want people to know that we are affected. We do care. While this is a super hilarious podcast that's like mostly fun and goofs, we also can look at things objectively, and maybe everything's not always a big joke.
Yeah. You know what's not a big joke? Supreme Court ruling. Fucking bullshit. I'll say that.
No, I no longer recognize the legitimacy of the Supreme Court.
There you go.
Actually,
that'll show them.
Actually, Aaron, from this moment, I'm a sovereign citizen. Dude, have you seen those fucking like sovereign citizen videos?
No.
Of people like, oh my god,
I saw one. Was it the dude in the back of the courtroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, you don't have jurisdiction here. You can't block me from entering.
Yeah, and he's like, I will not create joinder with you. Yeah. Now I would change my name from here on out. I am known as Victorious Decider.
Whoa.
I don't know. Villigrew.
Who do you think? Do you think you would make a good president?
No. Of course not.
Technically that's probably the only right answer. That's probably the only type of person I want to vote for going forwards is somebody who doesn't want it. Like just the thought of somebody hungering for president makes me not want to vote for them. And that's most of who's ever ran.
I think it used to be much like, I think the way it was like kind of constructed or designed was that it was kind of supposed to be like you didn't really want to do it. It was supposed to be difficult. It really wasn't a desired role. And I guess you would want that because if it was, then after a while you would just use the power to your advantage.
Well, I can't imagine that there was as much commingling of business and politics as there is now.
Jimmy Carter gave up his peanut farm,
Mm-hmm. Always hear that one.
And then Nancy Pelosi is like, we're allowed to trade. We can. Oh my God, dude.
This is going to sound ageist, but get these old farts out of here. Why is it?
Yeah, I agree. And I don't care that it's ageist. No, the world has changed way too much for these old fucks to be trying to make decisions about the internet. And
even in our own country, why is it generally accepted that like after 65, that's your retirement? That's when you go off, enjoy your remaining years. You don't work. But more than not, those are the people leading the country. No offense to my grandparents, dude. I love my grandparents. You think? Do I look at any one of them and be like, I want you as president? No. So why are we doing it with other people's grandparents? So stupid. I mean, you look at and people are like, oh, did you see Biden at that thing? Like he was sleeping? Like, of course he was. He's like almost, isn't he 80? Or almost? Of course he is. And you look at any picture, look at the pictures of Obama. Better yet, I mean, even Lincoln. Like, you know how they have the before and after portraits? Like, the job itself of president, just takes a massive toll on you.
I never saw the Lincoln one.
Oh, yeah. There's a before and after. I mean, which he arguably, there was a lot of stuff for him. But
I've seen the Obama one, and that's pretty stark. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me?
It's probably maybe more specifically, it's before and after the war.
Wow, yeah, he's Jesus Christ.
Right? It just rocks you, man. And so why would we want that for somebody who's already like 70 or 80 years old? All right, so we have our frustrations with this country.
Yeah, we expressed that.
What do you love about America? What do you like? Yes. What makes you go America?
Hot dogs, hamburgers,
Oh.
grilling out.
Fireworks.
I really love grilling out. It's one of my favorite things. Fireworks are fine. All right, no, seriously, what's like the natural beauty of the land,
Yeah. Wow.
you know. Physically, it's a beautiful place.
I mean, all the different locales too. Holy cow. You could see the mountains, the desert, forests, swamp. There's a lot. We got a lot packed in here.
Yeah. There's a variety. America is a nice variety pack of types of environs.
I imagine it as like a video game, and they're all different levels. We got a lot of levels here.
Yeah, you choose on the map, kind of in a free roaming style.
Bing.
Swamps,
I said swamps.
the Everglades. Oh, you did. Sorry.
Speaking of, I went to the Metro Parks today. Oh, just beautiful. Just beautiful.
A lot, Aaron. There was a lot of glaciers up in Northeast Ohio. That's why we have so much. So we got a lot of that beauty up there.
Yeah, it shows.
A lot of Ohio in the middle and southern part is very flat. But we were fortunate enough to be in the area because we have the Great Lakes, and that I believe that was all the melted glaciers, right?
Yeah, largest freshwater sources of fresh water in the world, I believe.
Ancient glacier water you're swimming in there. You can go, Aaron, you can drink right out of the Great Lakes. You can take a glass to the beaches of Lake Erie, and you can just dip that glass in there, and you could drink that straight down.
I don't recommend don't take that for fact, anybody listening.
That is true, 1,000% true.
No, don't do it. And
you could take a straw and just lay on your belly at the edge of the beach with a crazy straw and just dip it into the shore.
Sir, what are you doing? Oh, it's pure.
I'm drinking glacier water.
Well, we're talking about things that America's gotten right, and it's funny that we landed on the one thing that we didn't really do anything about, except we didn't touch it.
Yeah, it was already here. Okay. Like, PlayStation's cool. Oh, but that was Japan. But computers, well, because you got Alan Turing and Babbage and lots of other people who I'm not aware of. Okay, America, public pools with the mushroom and the waterfall and the mushroom, and you can go under it and in and out of it.
Always fun.
Water slides, roller coasters.
I can't factually say that any of those originated here, but
I think they did.
okay. So back to the president. We went off on a tangent, but you never told me, who do you want to see as president? If anybody,
Bro, I don't know.
Anybody could be.
Oh, God. Martin Short.
He'd be a funny one.
He'd be hilarious.
We need a comedian in there.
I'm not going to have a real answer for this.
That's fine. I just thought Jon Stewart would be good. He seems to care.
Do we really think a comedian would be a good president?
Like,
just truly.
I think it depends on the comedian.
It needs to be a lottery. Just anyone over the age of 35.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, like you get picked and you have to be?
Yeah.
Sorry, you got to be president. Oh, dude, what? Sorry, you got to go do it.
See, here's what I always think. I think we need to elect somebody who has it's always like a selling point when the president is like a family person. It's like, they have a beautiful family.
Mm.
No, fuck that. Because that's how they get them. Like, that's why the president can't release alien knowledge, because then the CIA is like, well, we'll kill your family, dummy.
We need like a loner, like a single dude.
We need somebody with nothing to lose. And then just release all the secrets, do all the crazy shit. And that way it's like, what you going to kill me? I want to die anyway. We need to elect a rogue loner with nothing to lose.
I don't think I would be a good president because I'm pretty dumb, but I agree that electing somebody that doesn't want it, I would like an atheist president. I would like somebody, or maybe just agnostic. I'm not saying you have to be. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with religion. But the way I see it is like, if you're religious, at the end of the day, any choices that you make, like say that we're on the brink of nuclear war, I don't want the person sitting in the seat that presses the button to think if this is the end of the world, they're going to go live eternally somewhere else. I want them thinking,
Yeah.
hey, this is it.
Yeah.
We're going to be kaput.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want anyone who's like got a savior at the end. Do you have anyone in mind you'd like to see? I think we need someone in the David Goggins, Gary V class.
Yeah, I want Gary V for prez. I want somebody in their 40s or 50s who is in shape physically and mentally.
Smokes weed openly.
I'll say this. I liked Andrew Yang. Thought he had some good ideas. I think he started the Forward Party.
Is that a new thing?
Yeah, he, like after he ran and lost for New York mayor, I think he started this Forward Party that, let me look up the exact definition.
Why is it the Forward Party? Like, is it moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, the Forward Party is fighting for the American people with practical common sense solutions. Here's his core principles: ranked choice voting and nonpartisan or open primaries, grace and tolerance in regards to, gender, sexuality, yada, yada, fact-based governance, effective and modern government, utilizing technology for such,
blah, blah, blah.
human-centered capitalism, valuing
yada,
people,
yada, yada.
universal basic income. I don't know.
How come when I read like when I read the news, I just want to fall asleep? They're doing something, man, to make us all.
You want to fall asleep? Because I want to bash my head through the wall.
Well, no, it's not that it's not that I want to fall asleep. It's okay. It's more like this. When I try to read like dense information to understand like the way there's a lot of interconnected entities affecting history and policy, it's hard to follow. But like when I read like a science fiction book with like there's some intergalactic empire, I'm like, yeah. Like when there's the intricacies of the intergalactic empire in like the Red Rising series. Yeah. I was like trying to remember it. Like I was like trying to like put it into memory. And then like if I were to read like some, if you were to give me some book about like the financial system, I would just be like, boring. Even though I know it's like real and more or less, whatever the information is, factual and has real life implications. There's something about if it's not fantasy, it's just not like fun. And that's something I need to work on because I know not everyone feels that way.
I like that your answer to like why you're not more engaged is like, it's not fun.
It's not like, yeah, if it's not make believe.
Can the senators be like dragons and like the Congress is like elves or like mages and maybe I could follow this?
I need like an AR filter over my brain for the world. I think that'll make a lot of people more informed. Some kind of like mental AR filter that turns it's exactly what you said. That when I'm reading the news and I see like it would just take like Mitch McConnell's name, it would make it like fantastical. It'd be like Michelio, Mikolos. And then people would be trying to discuss things, and then no one would be using the same.
I would hope they would use the same terms.
Michelic Mikilios and the Red Dragon Party.
Yeah, it's
like how many people probably like know the ins and outs of like Westeros way better than American politics.
Yeah.
Think like
that's probably a scary amount.
But think about if like, there was a little bit more fantastical bent to the real world.
I like that pitch. I know it's wrong today. There's a whole ad campaign, like a company's like goes to like the government's like, we need to make you guys cool again.
Yeah, dude, government needs to be rebranded.
We're going to rebrand.
Like you need like a stage name when you become when you're running for office.
Dude, we're headed there. I genuinely feel like the stupidity on display, we're headed there. And like these takedowns, the way that news covers like one congressman taking down another. AOC blast Boebert.
Oh, I hate it, dude.
Everything. If you're I'll just say this. If you're reading news and the feeling, what would you call it? And you are already told how to feel about the result of the information that you are reading just from the headline, you are reading biased BS. You're being programmed, kid.
I hate that shit, dude.
Second time I'll step down off my soapbox, but yeah, it annoys me.
Look, I knew when I suggested America that we were going to have to wade. We were going to have to wade through this. We were going to put on our galoshes and go sloshing through the cesspool that is our reality. And so we could kind of, step out of it now and go talk about roller coasters and swimming pools again. Buddy, cut it out. America, Aaron. AMERICKKK.
I was gonna do it too. I was waiting for you too.
America, kaka. What are the states what's your most favorite state you visited?
Oh, we talk about it on the road trip daily that we did, but Utah was like, dude, Utah blows the other states out of the water as far as I'm concerned. As far as geography goes.
Yeah, no, Utah is beautiful. I will admit it, I was taken aback by Iowa's beauty.
Iowa?
Something about those many shades of green. Yeah, it was like the Shire.
Yeah, very, very Hobbit-like, very pretty.
Modern Shire with all the windmills and stuff. The chocolate windmills. Remember that windmill that was entirely out of chocolate?
Mm-hmm. We sat and we ate at it, and the guy said, "Don't eat at the base of that too long." And then he went, "Uh-oh," and it went. And he's like, "I was out without power because you ate our chocolate windmill."
Sorry, shouldn't have made it so delicious.
What states do you want to go to that you haven't been to?
Somewhere in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to do like Seattle, Portland.
Yeah, go see some of the nature up there. And
I would also love to do like Utah, I've always wanted to go to like Park City for Sundance. Go for a ski and then see a flick.
Oh, I would love to snowboard down right into you could snowboard right into the theater.
Right down into it.
All right, everybody take your seats.
They have a huge screen at the bottom of the mountain, so you can just watch it. You have a little earpiece with the audio, and you'd watch the movie the whole time you're skiing down.
It's a giant screen. It's the size of a cruise ship.
This is a 2,000-foot movie screen.
Hey, Tiny, I need you to stop, bud. Do you want to come in here?
The projector needs the lumens equivalent to the whole sun.
We're going to need to build a chocolate windmill to power this thing. Oh, I mean, that's film. Dude, America gave us, right?
Some great film.
Or the Lumiere brothers, was that in France?
French. Yeah, we weren't the birthplace of cinema, that's for sure.
That's true. Why did I think that? It's because that's that American arrogance. That good old American arrogance.
Francais gave us cinema.
The Lumiere brothers
Cinema.
and their moving picture camera. This is our moving picture film. Damn, I'm trying to do like a French thing. It is our cinema. It is a train pulling into station. Everyone ran from the theater. Everybody. I'm trying to be serious about this. How do you I can't do a French accent. I need like that key phrase, the one phrase you say that locks you into it. Oh
no, fires and missiles.
Fires and missiles. The moving picture cinema is smoking a cigarette, and we get a nice wisp of smoke on screen, and the train roll into the station. And now for a visual presentation. The Man on the Moon.
That reminds me of the Nick Kroll video. Yes, chocolate cigarette. You know, we have 1-2 bowl of cream. I watched it recently. It is so funny.
Okay, so I mean, hip hop is American.
Yeah.
That's born out of America.
Are you an East or a West Coast hip hopper?
I don't have that much. I don't have a dog in the fight. I like backpack conscious rap.
I don't know what that means.
Backpack rap is like, I got to look it up now so I don't sound like a dum-dum. Conscious hip hop artists. Political hip hop. Public Enemy, Common, Black Star, Kendrick Lamar, Talib Kweli, KRS-One, Mos Def, Lupe Fiasco, J. Cole.
Yeah.
Tupac, Immortal Technique.
Love all of them.
This is according to a Google search.
Man, I haven't listened to some Black Star in a long time. Put that on my list. Some Talib.
It's mathematics. Wait, no, that's oh my god, Mos Def, aka what did he change his name to? Talib Kweli.
Yeah, Mos didn't change his name.
No, yeah, Talib Kweli is Mos Def.
No, it's not.
Wait, no. Oh no. Oh god, I'm such a dumbass. No, what did Mos Def? What's his other name?
Oh,
Yasin Bey.
Yeah, Yasin.
All right, what's another like purely American cultural movement? I still think, okay, where was the first roller coaster built? The first roller coaster in the world, it was in Paris. God damn it.
Oui, oui.
Goddamn French. Is he a double loop?
We go up the hill and
Go on, finish the sentence.
go wee
Wee wee.
down the hill.
That's why they say wee wee. Because they're so psyched to be on the roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
What about funnel cakes? That's got to be American. Where are funnel cakes from? It's going to be like Coney Island or something. United States, yeah!
We did it, fried dough. Take that, world.
The Pennsylvania Dutch gave us the fried elephant ear.
I mean, probably fried we gave the world the fried Oreo, the fried Twinkie, the fried butter stick. You ever seen that? Carnivals do that?
I've never seen that. I've heard of it.
Carnival fried stick of butter. Yep.
The French put butter on a lot of stuff.
I mean, butter on stuff is great. Butter got a bad rap, man. The sugar industry came and just totally misinformed everybody about butter.
Butter's a fat, and you need it for healthy brain functioning.
Butter got a bad rap.
Butter, you can rub it on your nipples and go wee down your front lawn. Have you ever rubbed butter on your butt and slid down the driveway?
No.
Oh, well, it's a lot of fun.
How about baseball?
Oh, God, how could we not have even thought about baseball?
Baseball, take me out to the ball game.
To the ball game, take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever smoke crack, 'cause it's root for the... If Cooper were here, he'd say Chubbies. That's what they call the Cubs.
Oh man, Coop's a Sox fan though.
Boo. Go Cubs. Hey Coop, I don't know if you're listening to this, but boo Sox. If you're a White Sox fan, why don't you go stick one of your dirty socks in your mouth? When's the last time you've been to a baseball game?
Oh, years.
I haven't been to one out here yet.
Yeah, I never went in LA. I mean, Chicago was felt like all the time. It was so easy being right next to Wrigley.
Yeah, we didn't go to that many though. How many games did you go to? I could probably count on one hand how many Cubs games I went to.
I went to a few more than that. I'd probably say I went to 10 to 15 games. Because I went
You're full of shit.
I went to the rooftop a couple times. I went to
You're
sit
lying.
in.
Did you eat a hot dog? How many hot dogs do you remember eating?
I think I ate a couple, yeah.
I need a number.
I don't know, Vinny.
How many hot dogs did you eat?
I had maybe one or two.
That's not very many. When's the last time, Aaron, you greased up a baseball bat and tried to get it as far up your ass as you could?
Maybe last week.
And how far did you get? Did you break your old record? They used to call you... They used to call you old Sarlacc pit Frank.
This is more. This episode is more just a list of things that we think are American. Again,
That's fine.
comically, with any topic that we choose, it's always just like, let's figure it out the day of. I want to spend like a week or two researching, and then I'll like actually have more to contribute.
Slam poetry. America is the land of the quote-unquote free. America is you and me. America.
Are you doing some slam poetry for me right now?
Yeah, dude. You're witnessing a show. Most people have to pay for this type of stuff. America is... Don't snap. Snapping means they want you off the stage.
No, that's just the one place you went to.
America, can't you see that we want to be like honey, sweet and sticky? America. America. Stuck to my fingers, lick it off, and the sweetness still lingers.
Getting sexual.
America. Red, white, and blue. Guns, funnel cakes, water slides, and Gru, the Minions. We must. I mean, I think we missed the Minion train. We were too old, but apparently, Minions got a big following.
Minions are huge. They just keep pumping those out.
The Red, White, and Gru.
Red, white, and Gru.
Is Gru's like the villain, right? That was like Steve Carell's character in the first one.
Yeah, they came out. They have another one coming out.
The Rise of Gru.
Yeah, I think they've got like 5 now or something. It's because it's whoever created like that Minion character, they just like struck gold. Like, I don't know why kids are just like obsessed with those little things.
I think they're dumb looking. I mean, again, it might be because I'm an adult with well-informed and developed taste. But,
Minions. Oh. Oh,
think about the Minion.
Don't get me started about the aesthetic there.
The Minion is a hodgepodge of bad ideas. It's a yellow pill-shaped thing in jeans and glasses. It's like the kitchen sink of like silly little ideas.
That's why, Vin, that's why I'll never expect you to have any billion-dollar ideas.
It seemed like it was the first draft.
You don't even get it.
The Minion, like when they designed it, it was the first thing the person thought of. And they're like, all right, this is it. This is good. But hey, you know what, Aaron? I don't got $1 million Minion check in the bank, okay? So I guess I'm the clown.
That's why I'm saying, dude. If you think that's bad, I mean, you're not going to have anything else that's going to launch you.
I guess it speaks to why I'm a categorical failure in life.
Yep. Because you don't get Gru. Got Gru?
I grew up, okay?
Oh, zing.
I'm just going to read you a list of American inventions. How about that?
I would like that very much.
Okay, let's start.
Funnel cakes?
1801. Huh?
Funnel cakes?
We already got funnel cakes. We got
right.
that covered.
Right.
Okay,
Go ahead.
How about this one? Potato chips. Invented by a man named George Crumb.
Yeah, I actually knew that.
Because like crumbs, like chip crumbs.
I got it.
That's incredible.
1801 though, did you say? I didn't realize it.
No, that was something else. 1853. Wow. What an American institution, the potato chip. I have some in my kitchen right now. Do you?
I actually do. They are cassava flour, though. They're not real potatoes.
Oh, they're the healthy stuff.
They're grain-free. They're made with avocado oil.
They're made with bull shit. That's what they're made of. Okay, let's move along. 1861, Richard Gatling invented the machine gun. That's why
Gatling
it's called a Gatling gun. Dude. That's fucking tight, dude.
Whoa, somebody's launching off big fireworks right by me. Wow, that's wild. I could actually see those out my window.
We invented the A-bomb. How about that? Almost forgot that one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Carnage.
We invented the ability for us to destroy ourselves.
We did it.
Um, 1981, George Mueller creates the first space shuttle. Yeah, America invented space. How about that? No, did the Russians beat us with Sputnik, technically?
Yes, they did.
Okay, so the Russians invented space. GPS, frozen food. Clarence Birdseye created frozen food. Interesting. That seems like a weird thing to say you invented. Saying you invented, like, refrigeration and, like, freezing.
I put this in the freezer. I invented it.
The ice pop. Again, someone put water in the freezer and then said, I invented that. Well, I guess you'd add flavoring. 69ing. Just kidding, I made that one up. That was probably the French. The French invented all things sexual. We invented the 69, the upside down 69, standing 69. We invented the water slide 69, where you go down the water slide while 69ing. Okay, so that was inventions. That was just me reading off inventions to you. Cool? Want to move on?
Yeah.
I thought of here's a fun little activity for us to do, a little elementary school activity. Create a state. Aaron, I want you to create a state, and I want you to, and it could go wherever you want. It can lay over whatever area of the country that you want, and the other states just kind of have to move. So I want you to name a state. Where does it go? What's kind of the general shape of it? And I want you to pick a state bird and a state rock, and what's the name of your capital?
This is too much fun.
Take a moment, okay?
No, I already have it.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
My state is going to be called New Ohio, and it's going to go on top of Ohio.
Wow. Just right on it.
Just right on top. I think that it will probably need some support beams to hold it up, but...
Oh, so it's actually going to physically sit on top of...
Yes. Yeah, you're going to build the whole new state on top of old Ohio. And New Ohio, it's going to be... everything's going to be the same. No, I take that back. In New Ohio, the transportation is roller coasters everywhere.
That's cool.
If you don't want to ride a roller coaster to and from your place of work, your only other choice is a golf cart, in which we travel everywhere with.
Okay.
No cars on the road.
I like that.
No planes in the sky.
A lot of green space, maybe?
Lots of green space.
Yeah.
Homes are all underground.
How are they underground if you're above the original terrain?
Well, you would put a bunch of terrain on top of the foundation. So you'd have a pretty thick block of cement foundation, and then we would do about 100 feet of topsoil, clay, then topsoil. So you would mimic, the earth.
How many feet off the original Ohio does this sit?
It would need to sit higher than the tallest skyscraper of Cleveland.
Well, I mean, that's pretty tall, but...
Or tallest skyscraper in Ohio, which I'm not sure. I don't have that information yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it. My state bird...
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
My state bird would be the tufted titmouse. Just a big fan of that bird.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of those bird watching lately?
I haven't been bird watching so much because the squirrels just really didn't number on my bird feeder. So,
oh wow, yeah.
But when I did, I really enjoyed those birds.
Maybe you'll have to get into taxidermy soon then.
A favorite boy, Dylan, is actually building me like a bird empire. He said, "Hey, I heard what happened to your last bird feeder. Do you want me to build you one?" And I said, "Dylan, you don't have to do that." And he said, "It sounds like a fun project." And I said, "You're amazing. Go for it." And then he sent me a progress picture not too much longer. And he was like, "I may have gotten carried away with your bird feeder." I said, "That's great."
I would love to see a picture of that.
When it's done, I'll show you.
Okay. That will be also posted to our Patreon for patrons only.
What else? What else do you need for New Ohio?
Oh, the state rock.
Nonconformist here. I'm gonna go with just lava.
Okay, and let's name it and the name of your capital?
New Ohio, the capital.
Perfect.
So nobody would ever not know what it is, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's spot on. It's no room for error. I like it. Will the residents of Old Ohio have a kind of a first line, like they're first in line to maybe move to New Ohio?
Yeah, if they could build some ladders up to it and
Kind of a first come, first serve sort of deal?
yeah, why not? I did hear that there's been like murmurings, and maybe it's been an idea for a while, like some billionaires like want to build like new cities in the country. Like the Walmart heirs or something.
Why?
Walmart.
Just fix the ones that are already fucking here.
Family, new city.
Walmartia.
Former
Walmartopia.
Walmart president reveals plan for $400 billion utopian city in the U.S. desert.
No.
Helped outline a plan for a $400 billion metropolis tabbed the new city in America to be built in the desert if properly funded. This was 2021.
That's so dumb.
So this is a possibility still.
Why? Dude, that's like they're doing a lot of coke, like a real good coke, and haven't stopped.
I would be lying if I didn't admit that.
You think it's kind of cool?
Well, for a while, I've always thought, like, man, why don't new cities pop up? Like, I know that's stupid. Like, I know that it requires an insane amount of, like investment and time and energy. And so, but it does feel like a billionaire's wet dream is to, like, build from the ground up. And I'd be lying if I said, like, everything that we have is built on such old infrastructure. Like I would love to see like what we could do now with the technology we have and the knowledge we have now of like city planning. Like what would a new city look like?
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. That's pretty cool.
Like already this article says a focal point of the city, this proposed city set to house around 5 million will be its transportation with Tolosa's, I guess it's named Tolosa. Tolosa's streets.
I thought you said mimosas.
Mimosas. Streets prioritizing bikes and pedestrians as well as slow-moving autonomous cars over fossil fuel-dependent vehicles elsewhere. The official website for Tolosa cites that 1 billion people will be affected by climate change in 2050, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so
let's build a city in the desert?
Yeah, haven't they heard of the issues that Vegas is having?
I mean, like California is in a drought right now. Like that, we got we get notices from the water department that's like, cool it with water in your plants. So I hope they're not gonna tap into the like dwindling water source out here. It's my water. What the hell's the name of this place? Tolosa? I don't want any Tolosans getting Vinny Degatano's fresh water. It's mine.
Wow, the ambitious goal is to welcome residents by 2030. Whoa. That's like right around the corner, it feels like.
So on the scale of like 1 to 10, this is happening.
I don't know. I think they need 25 billion at least to even get it started.
Cool 25 bill. It's easy.
No big deal.
Just sell your red camera. Just sell a red camera. I don't know why it's so stupid, making me laugh. Just why is it cracking me up? Just sell a red camera and you can fund it. All right, my turn to create a state.
Go ahead.
I want to call it Amidelka,
and
it's smack dab in the middle of the U.S. and it's a big circle that it would take over kind of like Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, and Kansas.
Oh, it's that big?
It would affect all. It would eat up mostly Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska. I think it would grab a little bit of Wyoming.
Okay.
The bottom right corner. I'm kind of just eyeballing this. Oh shit, maybe the middle is maybe it's more like just Kansas, Nebraska, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Anyway, I just want a giant circle state just smack dab in the middle of the U.S. and call it Amidelka. And our state rock is a gravity stone from Elden Ring. Because it pulls everything in towards it, I would also want it to be dug down into the earth so that it's much cooler down there.
Zion.
To combat... Is that
Zion was different. Sorry, I interrupted with the wrong reference.
Oh, were you thinking of the Matrix?
Yeah, but I reminded myself that it was warmer. That was the point because they were closer to the core of the Earth. But I see what you're saying. It's like
Right.
not that deep. It's like just
Yeah,
deep
it's
enough
just
where, yeah.
yeah. It's like, oh, you know how there's that like diamond mine in Russia, and it's like sometimes like helicopters, like helicopters can't fly over it because they'll get like sucked in or something.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be like that deep.
Whoa.
That if you tried to fly over it, like you would, it's got its own like atmosphere. You know, it's so.
Wouldn't that do something? Like, wouldn't you like weigh more down there or something? Like, what are the repercussions of like
I don't
being
know.
deep in? Like, wouldn't that be like the pressure be like a lot?
Oh, I don't know.
Would your like head explode like as if you were like deep in the ocean?
Maybe not that deep. I mean, you're not underwater. It's not like you're.
I know, but inevitably you get closer to the center of the Earth, you have more pressure on you.
I mean, it's not that deep.
I don't know, Vinny.
Okay, I'll say a mile down.
Gotcha.
It's it's dug a mile. It's a big circle that kind of takes up, the northern part of Kansas and the southern part of Nebraska.
Okay.
That's dug a mile deep, a middle-ca.
Mm-hmm.
And then smack dab in the center, of course, is where the capital would be. And the name of the capital would be, give me 1 second here, I'm looking up. We call it Kentro. Kentro, it's a Greek word for center. Or like maybe just call it the middle. Name of the capital is the middle.
That's cool.
The very middle.
Yeah, I get it.
State bird is a mole. And it's a mole with little wings tied on. And what else?
I think that's it. That's all I need to know to move there.
Yeah, you get to ride like a mine cart, like a Donkey Kong mine cart down the sides of the wall down.
Oh, to get to the city?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like the start of a video game. It's like entering and you just get to like ride down slowly.
Yeah, it takes
you get to see everything.
It takes like almost like 2 hours to get down.
Whoa.
And then pogo, you get around the main mode of transportation because you did this is pogo sticks.
Mm-hmm. That
bounce
seems
around
like totally understandable.
On pogo sticks.
Practical.
No. It'd be like we would build technology that is kind of based off of like tremors. the way tremors move through dirt, you know?
That's what the people would do?
Yeah, we would build like transportation where it's like a long tube that has like thousands of little like hairs essentially that like kind of wiggle back and forth and move it through the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And there'd be, imagine just these big beautiful at the north, south, east, and west at the true points of the four main directions. You'd have waterfalls coming in, and then they'd feed into tributaries that go to the very middle, which is the capital, and sort of surround this. There's like concentric circles that surround the city, and then like different districts, and then the very capital are surrounded by a series of like moats.
You thought this through, man. This is good.
And just like, and I would want to release like lots, and we would do kind of like Jurassic Park technology, and we would recreate like not pterodactyls, but like just big birds that you would want to see flying in the sky.
Sweet.
I would want some kind of prehistoric, some like Triassic era, non-threatening vegetarian bird.
That are just cool to look at.
Yeah, and maybe instead of the mole, maybe one of those would be the state bird, whatever that is.
Speaking of, have you watched any of Prehistoric Planet? It's David Attenborough's new show. It's like all about dinosaurs. It's so cool. It's like you're watching Planet Earth, but with dinosaurs. I flipped it on the other night. They just do CG, like mad CGI. I flipped it on the other night because, yeah, man, a lot of it looks. I mean, like every once in a while you'll see a shot and you're like, like it. Like it's
right.
80% there, but like most of it, you're like, whoa, this looks really good.
You every once in a while see a shot that looks like the Rock Scorpion King.
Not that bad. Not that bad. But yeah. It's just slightly off.
Okay.
I think we have our new we should package these plans up for our new states, take them to billionaires.
Find investors.
The guys that want to do Tusola. And be like, I know you want to do a new city. Have you thought about a new state? Because we got some ideas, guys.
Oh, and of course, anyone who is a citizen of Amitalka is a sovereign citizen.
Of course.
We are
Of
an
course.
anarchist. We are an anarchist state. When you join, there's tribes that you join, and you of course theme your tribe.
Oh yeah, this is
You
coming
have, like,
back
little
to
small-
your Mad Max.
Yeah, kind of
Desires.
small, like I don't know the correct term for it. Like not gang, maybe not even. I don't even know if tribe is the right term. Like
Sect.
sure. Like maybe family. I don't know. It's kind of like a fun. That makes it seem like it's mafioso type of stuff. Hey, welcome to the family. I like sects. That sounds like there's going to be fighting real quick.
Good luck with that, dude.
Like you need a non-threatening like name for the pod. It's like a pod.
Oh, the pods. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you have a pod.
Oh, just put me in a cubicle now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome
all right,
to my
cool.
pod. This is where we cohabitate.
Did you do? I feel like a creative state was a thing we did in school.
I think so. I'd be hard pressed to tell you anything about mine though.
Yeah.
Like my other mention of the science fair project or the invention convention, it was probably a last minute thing with a group that nobody did and nobody wanted to do.
Well, hey, Aaron, I would like to take this moment to extend the first. So I would like to sign the first treaty between Amitalka and Ohio as friendly states. If you're interested, yeah, as sole sovereign representative of Amitalka, I would like to maybe have maybe open up some trade routes between our new states.
This is very interesting. I would like to, on behalf of New Ohio, I would like to accept
This is awesome.
and totally be BFF states.
I love that. Okay, cool.
I'm really looking forward to our future vision of America. I think we just I'm so glad that I would not vote for you as president and you wouldn't vote for me.
Right, unless you were drawn in the lottery of like 10 candidates, then I'd be more likely to vote for you just because I know that guy.
Yeah. Ain't that the
So.
case?
All right, dude, this has been interesting.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday. How many birthday spankings do you want?
How old is America?
This country's full
Let's
of
see.
masochists.
How old is
Or
America?
sadists, actually, I should say.
Wow, wee wow, 245 years old. Wait, that's...
Ooh.
Well, at least that's from whenever that article was written. Yep, 2021, 200... So we're going to be... America will be 246 years old this year.
What is that shit I keep seeing where it's like, at 250 years, that's when most societies start to collapse.
Oh, is that what
It was like the average of like whatever civilizations is like 250 years before. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're right. Studies show that an empire survives on average a mere 250 years. Oh, great.
It seems to be timing up. But
Yeah,
there was something else I
seriously.
saw too, where like people were like sharing that around, and then of course there was some guy who was like, "No, that's why this is stupid," and it's just a fucking clickbaity headline.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Yeah, dude, the Roman Empire lasted more than 1,000 years, so get out of here with that ish. And we're clearly better than Rome.
Yeah, dude, we have funnel cakes, hip hop, and PlayStation, and the new season of Stranger Things.
Which I have not started yet.
I stopped after season 1, and I will not continue. Not because I hated the show. I just lost interest, I suppose. Okay, let's tie a nice little bow on this. Let's tie a red bow on our blue and white package, and send it off to the listeners.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Once again, I'd like to thank our patrons for making this entirely possible, because without you, we would not do this at all. Again,
Thank you
we are
to
in
our-
it for the money.
Thank you to our patriotic patrons, our God-fearing, country-loving patrons. Any of you have first. You're welcome to our new states.
You're all welcome to become citizens of New Ohio. And what was it, Middleburg?
Amitalka.
Amitalka.
You are the enterprising few who are building the strongholds the pylons upon which these new empires will stand.
All right, buddy.
All right, dude. We'll don't lose any digits tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? All I got is poppers. I'm safe.
Oh, I thought you meant.
No,
well, wear a condom still.
just the regular little poppers.
Oh, okay.
But you too. Don't go launching anything.
I'm taking it real easy tomorrow. I'm still coming off this COVID.
Recover well, my friend.
I shall.
Okay, buddy. It's been a pleasure talking.
Likewise.
Until next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's Fonecallz.